Lontano posso.
Tanto dietro non hanno molto spazio.
Esatto.
Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome to the selection day of the Rome Business School and the project Rome Business School for Entrepreneurship. My name is Antonio Regusa. You already know me. I'm the dean and founder of Rome Business School. I really have the pleasure to start this day with you, this great occasion to listen to your project, to your business idea, and to develop this project together. So what are we going to do today? Like you already know, we're going to select the 5 business projects and the 5 teams that will get access to the final stage of the process, which is the incubation stage. So a stage whereby the teams, the ideas will be supported with additional training, workshop, networking opportunities, and also connections with investors. As you know, we have already pre-selected 10 projects that have access to this day based on some very important criteria related to the quality of the team itself, to the sustainability of the idea from a financial and economic perspective, but also aspects like innovation, the quality of the pitch itself, and the impact the business idea on the world. You know, the motto of the Rome Business School is better managers for a better world. So we are really confident that your ideas, your startups, can also make the world a little bit better, so more prosperous, but also more just, and help the development of probably areas of the world that are not still at the same level of Western countries. So how will it work? Each team will give his pitch with 3 minutes that will be followed by a short session of questions and answers, whereby the components of the evaluation committee will ask you for additional information or clarification. Okay, so it's a great moment to have a positive impact on the committee, so to persuade them that your idea is really the best one that deserves to be incubated by the Rome Business School. Later on, we're going to welcome also the members of the evaluation committee. I want to say, since now, thank you all for being with us, for supporting the project, for giving your time to analyze all the projects very, very carefully. I also want to welcome and thank the members of the staff behind this project. So Florindo Rossini, Head of Career Services at Rome Business School in particular, and Susanna Ercolani, the coordinator of the project on Business School for Entrepreneurship, along with Opino, that is our partner in this initiative, together with forming Innovation Hub. Before I conclude this introductory welcome speech, let me just say a brief comment about the project itself and the ideas of startups that we have received. I'm very, very happy and proud of your activity. of your initiatives, of your creativity in your business ideas. There's something probably special about this project at One Business School for Entrepreneurship. One is the diversity of your business ideas, because they range across many, many industries, like fintech or agritech, but also fashion, telemedicine, e-health, and so on. Another aspect is the diversity in the teams. Most of them are multinational teams, cross-cultural teams, that also gives an idea of the era that we're living, so global era. So the fact that you can connect across several countries and create brilliant business ideas is really marvelous. Another aspect of this diversity, let me say, is the gender diversity. So we were used to have many businesses created and founded by men. But the truth is that in this project, many businesses startup come from women. So we are very happy that Rome Business School is also supporting female leadership and female entrepreneurship. The second aspect I want to highlight about this initiative is the impact, potential social impact that your ideas can have on the world. Because many startups relate to services for disadvantaged people, and also relate to areas of the world that are not so developed yet. So I'm confident that with this approach, also this project can absolutely fulfill the mission of the Rome Business School, which is summarized in the motto, better managers for a better world. So we are sure that your companies, your startup will make the world better by creating value for your customers, for your clients, for your employees, but also for the society as a whole. So I'm very grateful to all the students, the staff, the faculty, the members of the committee for great process and to leave it together. So best wishes to the team. Let me now introduce the members of the evaluation committee with Susanna as head. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Okay, thank you, Antonio, and thanks everybody for being here. I'm very excited because today is, like a milestone for us, and it's the opportunity for you to jump on stage and present your idea. Before we leave the stage on you, I want to present the evaluation committee, starting from Andrea Jeremica. So I will call you on stage. Andrea is the General Director of the European Institute of Innovation and Sustainability. And you already met him during the very open day. So the stage is yours.
Thank you. So welcome and good morning or good afternoon or good evening. It's a real pleasure for me to be here. Antonio said at the beginning, this is going to be an amazing program, especially for the diversity. In fact, we collected ideas from 44 teams, but especially 48 different countries. So, well, diversity is the key point of this program. And I mean, every time that we are talking about innovation, we are talking about the importance of diversity. But, in our life, in our daily life, well, we are not choosing usually diversity. We are not doing it. We are, selecting our friends based on our, humor, on our way to live. We are, going out for dinner with friends that they have the same taste of us in food, and they have the same amount of money to spend because we want to feel comfortable. So every time that we have a problem, we are, making the first phone call to our best friend, and usually is a person really, really, really not different from us. So why this program is amazing? Because this is pushing you to, work with different people from different markets, from different. And this is amazing because when we have diversity, well, we have equilibrium. I will just give you an example, and then I will, leave the stage to you. And, if you have a garden, you know what I mean, because you have to take care of the garden. Even if you are not a gardener, you should pretend to be. You should take care of grass, plants, and every day you have to do something in order to maintain the equilibrium and maintain the green of your garden. If you are in Amazon forest, in Amazon rainforest, well, we don't have gardeners. We don't have people taking care of the Amazon rainforests because of the diversity, of the biodiversity of the Amazon rainforest. It's the Amazon rainforest taking care of itself. So diversity, again, is a key point. And for this reason, this program is going to be amazing. So good luck, break a leg, and see you at the end of the path.
Thank you, Andrea. I would now jump on the online evaluation committee since this event is hybrid. So I would call Luca Desavio on stage. He's the CEO and founder of G4 Innovation Hub, which is the partner of this project as well. Hi, Luca.
Hi everyone, and thanks for giving me this great opportunity in this very special event. Can you hear me?
Yes,
okay.
Properly.
My name is Luca Desavio, and I'm the founder and CEO of G4 Innovation Hub. It's a spin-off company, one of the most famous cultural Italian brands. It is G4. It's a film festival that was born in 1971. And with G4 Innovation Hub, we have a very clear mission, helping the Italian ecosystem of digital transformation, working and leveraging the community of young people through different projects, mostly in the media and entertainment industry, but with a very specific focus on social project. This year we're going to celebrate the 50th edition of the festival, the 50th last edition, because last year we couldn't organize a very proper event. And but during this year, G4 is no more only a festival. In the last 20 years, we expanded our activities in Italy and abroad, organizing and producing a lot of events, focusing on the target of kids and young people. And now we are completing the project of G4 Multimedia Valley. It's an area of 40,000 square meters, spaces available with acceleration spaces, co-working spaces, a studio for production of movies, and not only movies, all the project that will work on the content industry. So we are very excited to be part of this project at the Rome Business School, and I just gave a look to some projects in these days, and I will congratulate for the effort that all the people involved has put in these pitches. And I hope this pitch session will give you more motivation to believe in your passions and dreams. Of course, creating a very successful project. And as Antonio was saying, better manager for better work. So good luck and thanks again.
Okay, thank you, Luca. Okay, we're here again. So it's now turn for Andrea Pietrini to present his founder and chairman of your group. So I would ask if you can turn your microphone and camera on, so you come on stage with us. Okay, we can actually go for NLP. Just some technical issues. Okay, we can go with an India before. Okay, Andrea, if you can just turn. Okay, yeah, an India. Okay, so let's go with him. You can just present yourself. He's the founder of Nero Ventures in Barcelona.
Oh, Andrea is
okay, yeah, we have.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I couldn't find the microphone. The microphone. So sorry.
Okay, Andrea.
Here I am. I couldn't find the microphone and the camera. So thank you very much. Happy to be here. Just few words about your group. Your group is the first company in Italy that deal with the fractional executive. We are 220 managers that help companies, in particular startup, to grow. And in particular, we have at least 100 CFOs. So we follow companies and startups such as Digital Orbit or Digital Box and something like that. So I have been a venture capital for many years, and now I'm a business angel. I'm in YAG, so I follow a lot of startups. So I'm always very happy to follow new project, to see new project. Your group itself, in some way, a startup. So I'm at home here. I thank Antonio for having invited me to join this committee that is extraordinary. I'm very happy, and I would like to be on your side because it's always exciting to present our own company to a committee. So good luck. We are here, and we are happy to know you.
We are very excited to for the high-level evaluation committee with us. So it's now turn for an India. So if you can just now turn your camera and microphone on. Yeah, you're on stage.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Florinda, and thank you, Roma Business School. So just for all of you here, very much. I am almost 15 years back. I was pretty much on your side. So I'm from India. So I came. I had my career in the US, and then I came to Spain. And then, as you can see, I have, like I always say, I have not seen Spain. I will not talk about Italy, but I have not seen Spain outside of crisis. So when I graduated, that was 2008, when the financial markets crashed. And now, I mean, this is my second crisis. So it's a much bigger crisis than just the financial markets. But here I am, and I have worked in transactions and big deals, and then I managed IESE's endowment fund, and then I set up my own fund. So for all of you, the young talent listening to me, I think it's a marathon. So career has its own ups and downs, and but you make it if you have the right goals and right value system in your heart. So and I was surprised to see the quality of projects being presented. It's been 14 years for me investing in startups. So we have startups from San Francisco to Singapore, and of course in Spain. The quality of the projects I have seen in this first edition is really good. So like Andrea said, there were 44 projects. The ones selected, they're all of them, I would say, and even the ones not selected, they have a very high chance of success. So I've seen projects from Philippines here. We'll see projects from Zambia. My first project is from Rwanda, and of course Italy, and so it's a very good mix of projects. And good luck to all of you. And I would end from a statement that I love. I really love that was given by John F. Kennedy and also by Al Gore at his Nobel Prize reception speech. In kanji, both Chinese and Japanese use two brush strokes to write the word crisis. One brush stroke stands for danger, the other for opportunity. In a crisis, be aware of the danger, but recognize the opportunity. So we are on the verge of a huge market opportunity wherever we are. I hope, and it will be led by entrepreneurs. And I'm sure about that. So grab hold of the opportunity and let's go for it. Welcome.
Thank you, Anilia. Yeah, as you were saying, it wasn't easy to select this first 10 projects we will listen to. I will call on stage also Francesco Salvatore. He is the head of Open Innovation and Business Design in Tri Opino. So just turn on your camera. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
Hello, everybody. And thank you. It's a real honor to be here with you. In Trio Inno, partner of this initiative with companies, startups and people to make change possible through innovation programs and education formats. And basically, our goal is make innovation happen. And I'm here probably because I've been mentored during several acceleration programs and hackathons. And I would like to thank RBS, Rome Business School, for this program because there are so many things to do to make Italy a more entrepreneurial country than now. We strongly believe the entrepreneurship, the right entrepreneurship, could be a very important thing for our country because the entrepreneurs with the right values, such as integrity, honesty, humbleness, diversity, I would say, can change Italy and the world. Our vision probably is making entrepreneurship as common as a life of pizza in Italy. And this initiative is very important to push this and spreading innovation entrepreneurship around university, around startup system. So it's a real honor to be here. I can't wait to hear your pitches and learn something new. And so it's time to rock, guys. Good luck. Good luck for you.
Thank you very much, Francesco. So the last two evaluation committee members couldn't be here with us, but they left a message for you. So we have a message from Marco Rossi. He is the CEO and co-founder of Ethical School, and he's also a proud alumni of business school. So we're now going to listen to him.
Hi everyone, I'm Marco. I'm the CEO of Epical School, and I'm proud to join you in this wonderful initiative as a board member for two reasons. The first is the quality and the values behind.
Okay, the online.
Hi everyone, I'm Marco. Hi everyone, I'm Marco. I'm the CEO of Epical School, and I'm proud to join you in this wonderful initiative as a board member for two reasons. The first is the quality and the values behind the ideas that students all over the world have presented that perfectly reflect the Rome Business School mission. You are going to be the future that we are all striving to achieve. The second is because I've been a proud student and team members of Rome Business School for I've grown professionally and personally on the same footprints that you're walking now. And I can guarantee you that with this incredible passion and the entrepreneurial spirit that you've shown in this project, you will go far. So looking forward to champion this project with you all and see you there.
Okay, we have just the last video from Carmen Marcos Molinas. She's the head of career service and entrepreneurship in EIE Business School. So we have the last message for you guys.
Hi, this is Kumari. I'm Carmen and you
at EIE Business School. I'm proud to participate in the selection day evaluation. I would like to give you some advices. You should be good people, crazy people with ambition in the best sense and waiting to start building on market with all kind adversities. I believe that the current context is an opportunity for entrepreneurs. Congratulations on getting here, and I wish you the best.
Okay, now time for the teams to jump on stage. I will just tell you some like the rules of the games once again, but I will be very short. I will keep very short on this. Yeah, okay, so as Antonio already mentioned, as you all know, all the teams will have 3 minutes to pitch. We will be very strict on this, so after the 3 minutes, there will be the timer, and after this, so we have to stop you, and then we are going to start the Q&A session from the evaluation committee. Even for this, we will have 2 minutes, nothing more. I will just mention the selection criteria once again. So as you know, the team is very important. The evaluation committee will evaluate your project through the innovation. So team, innovation, business sustainability, so in economic terms, for the impact that your project can do in the world, and for the pitch itself, so how you will present it. So it's actually your turn. So I would just wish you good luck and come on stage the first pitch, which will be on campus. So I will welcome Sara Renzo with Brain Science. Good luck.
A little bit excited, guys. Sorry.
Sarah?
She's my technical.
Okay. So if you.
So we don't waste time. We have 3 minutes.
Yeah. Can I take off the mask? Yes.
Okay, good.
I don't know if I can be here.
Okay, before this starts the time, I just want to say that my name is Sarah Renzo and I represent the group Break This Out. That's it.
Okay. Whenever you start, we will.
Okay. The problem that I will face today is social and topical because, of course, regards the violence against women, and these are really important issues for the public health. Because the consequences for women is that after violence they can be isolated from the world. They have problems at work, and they even have difficult to take care about themselves and about their children. This is so the effects of gender violence affects all the entire community. We show here some numbers, but the most important one is that the total population, is like 31 million of Italians, and 31 of them was affected by violence, 10 million. And the most important data is that 60% of these women don't ask for help. So our solution is actually to create an application that aims to answer to this topical social problem by making easier, faster, and safer the communication between the victim and the institutions. This is why we call it Break the Silence. The main point of this application is that works in background due to the fact that most of the time the people affected by violence don't have the phone under control. So we decided to let this application work in background. Now I will show you a short video to see how the application will work. Of course, you have to download before the application that will be available on all the devices. Then there is a subscription. After that, you have to insert a safe word. But the safe word, in case of need, will activate it directly if a connected phone call to the authorities in background. Then they will receive all the information through the geolocation. Of course, usually we have to do a traditional phone call. So with this service, we want to be faster, send help, and probably save life. From this graphic, we want to show that during COVID-19, the victim of violence increased of 155%. The business model, the Break the Silence is a no-profit organization, but on the revenue streams, we were thinking about data storage, collecting data and selling them to the institutions or to companies that select data for public utilities and through donation. Of course, you can download the app for free, and there is no any kind of advertising, marketing, digital marketing, or traditional. This is why, because we don't want that the aggressor can be aware of the existing of this application. So we are going to events, training in public institutions to prevent these problems and to working word of mouth. These are the already existing services, but all of them are traditional phone calls and messages. This is the roadmap that we did together with the GAN to take into account the design and the testing of our application before to go to the market. This is our team. It's composed by 6 young professional guys that have the goal to change the world and to break the silence. I want to finish my presentation saying only one sentence. You can change the world again instead of protecting yourself from it. Thanks for the attention. I have more time?
Yeah, no, perfect. 3 minutes. Okay,
Sorry
so,
for the stress.
okay, just take a stage to answer the question. So I don't know if
we finished this part of the group.
Yeah.
So we are ready.
Hello, good morning. Okay, so we will start the timer for the 2 minutes whenever the evaluation.
I have a question.
Okay.
Just right now, to run an application in background, it's a matter of privacy for iOS or Android. Are you going to fix this problem? Are you sure that Apple or Android will allow you to run an application in background?
We saw that Google, that is even on the slide, they have a fund that is called Impact Challenge, and they have a fund of 300 million euros, and they use them to invest in projects that have social utilities, in particular to defend women. And I've actually, of course, we didn't contact Google yet, but we think that, of course, we will ask a collaboration directly to Google. So if we want to implement this application, we are not going to invest in our own artificial intelligence, but we will have partnership sponsors, as we said before, and I couldn't talk about them because I didn't have time, but Google is one of them. We talked even with Soleil. She's already ready to be our sponsor. He said, I don't know if I can be at Economy, but I will be with you guys there to help because she's a really important, she's really existing on the market. And she's as an anti-center balance for women existing already on the 1997. So we have some ideas, but of course we have to implement them and see if it's possible.
Thank you.
So, thank you.
Can I go for a quick second question?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. I actually have 2 questions.
Okay.
Hi. So first thing is what he said is absolutely right. If you want a 24/7 app running in the background, you would need to talk to Apple and Google. It's not today technologically possible if it's not a native app. So the technology side has to be spot on. It's an amazing project. I loved it. But I have an issue with selling of data. So how do you, when you say data selling, you just can't sell vulnerable people's data to companies to take benefit of that. So how do you want to mitigate that?
quickly.
No, we wanted to set them to the institutional, so government, but there are even existing companies that collect data for public utilities, so they have the authority to collect data. Of course, after that, we have to see the law, but on the revenue streams, we're about collecting data because we need to see how it's going on this situation of violence against women and the true donation, but not by the 5 per 1,000. We want to do our personal donation, so it will be another thing.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We have to step to the next team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Turn for Visnurai, so we have the other team on campus. So I will call Visnurai with Vendify to pitch your idea. Do you need the speaker? Yeah. If you want to. We're going to share the screen and you will be given 3 minutes as well. Okay, whenever you want.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Raj. Everyone know internet is the new essential. So the problems we are facing, like everybody faces internet failures, slow speed internet connectivity. So that may be due to exhausted data, poor connectivity, or anything related to your existing hotspots. So you are unable to send an email when required. There is a streaming issue while having a video conference. So at that time, you require a public hotspot, public Wi-Fi hotspots. So do we have fast, secure, and reliable public Wi-Fi hotspots now? No. So, and the basic issue with the public Wi-Fi hotspots now are fake hotspots. That is a hacker creates a hotspot in the same name of a public hotspot and you get connected to them. So you're vulnerable. And does anybody address the security given to the network you are connecting to? Nobody does that. So these are the issues with the present public hotspots. So how Vendify solves the problems is that we are a device, providing a device which is a fast, secure, and a reliable hotspot integrated with a vending machine with additional features like weighing scales and charging sockets. We have an interface for the user to authenticate the hotspot. So, and we are like a backup Wi-Fi hotspot, which will accept all modes of payment as it is a vending machine. So how we do that is we have dedicated users and a bandwidth, and we have a more secure network, and also we provide insurance to like the users. And how we are reliable, we have multiple ISPs so that we have uninterrupted internet supply, and also we have a dedicated customer support, so we are reliable to the customers. So this is how it works. That is, the user has to input a PIN, and it has to be verified at the landing page to authenticate the hotspot. So this is a user persona. Like 74% of the major tech companies are going after the pandemic. Also, they are going to shift to remote working. So, and there are around 700 million tourists coming to Europe every year. Around 62 million IT employees around the globe. So this is like our basic users, first-time users maybe. Those are like designers who require high data, like tourists, travel bloggers, and all those people. And this is the growth of public Wi-Fi hotspots from 2016. It was around 94 million to 2021. It's 542 million. So our advantages are we give a hotspot, like it's enables remote working possible everywhere, every time, and that's an internet connectivity backup everywhere. So this is a scenario of like most of the people, even with the threats, are connecting with the public Wi-Fi.
Okay, time's up. Sorry, I have to interrupt you. I'm sorry if the jury want to leave these 2 minutes to finish the pitch, but evaluation committee. Otherwise, we can start with the question.
I have a question. Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah.
You first.
No, okay. Okay. So thank you for your presentation. So my question, my worry about this idea, I mean, they're alive, but the question is about the general market trend in this sector. So I'm wondering if there is a trend to make Wi-Fi progressively free for all. And so if you have studied this aspect in this project, how do you evaluate this? So it could have a negative impact on the business sustainability.
The free Wi-Fi, there are actually free Wi-Fi presently now, but the problems with the free Wi-Fi is that they are not secure. So the routers, firmwares, hardwares are not updated at regular intervals, and they do not provide any security, and they do not allocate a bandwidth for the users. So they are unreliable and not fast to the users. So it's not reliable, fast, and it's already unsecure for the users. That's a problem with the free Wi-Fi, and I don't think they can be able to run with a free path.
Okay, I don't know if there's a...
Yeah, I have just a quick question. So probably you project a pilot somewhere, somehow. How much does it cost to run a pilot, an MVP for this project?
It's so actually our business model revenue is like we have 3 basic packages. One is €1 for 2 hours. So that's the basic package, and the standard package, and like a premium package. So for running a pilot, we'll have like around 2,000, 3,000 euros for the installation, including the routers, devices, and all those things. It will be with the channel partners. The channel partners will be parks, cafes, restaurants, malls, etc. All those places. All these will be our workstations. The customer, like who require high-speed data, like the bloggers and all those people who require high-speed data for
$3,000.
Yeah, 2,000 station, 2,000. And but we'll have revenue from the weighing scales. We'll have revenue from the advertising. We'll have huge revenues from the impressions, clicks, and actions we create through our website. And we'll have multiple revenue sources. That's perfect.
Okay, I will have to stop you. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, We're going to, thank you very much, Bismillah. We're going to go to step from the online pitches, but before we step to the online, I would like to remind the jury to vote. During the pitches, the evaluation committee is actually voting, so just be sure. And okay, we already have Fabrizio here. Are you ready?
Hi, yes, I'm fine.
Great.
I just want to apologize if I have any delay, but I mean, and Wi-Fi is not the best. So if you can just tell me whether you can see the presentation and you can hear me, I would start whenever you want me to start.
Okay, so we can see everything. So just reminding the jury that after the 3-minute speech, you can just turn on your camera and microphone to ask Fabrizio any question you'd like to. So Fabrizio, whenever you're ready, you can start, and we are going to start the timer.
Okay, I'll start now. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to introduce you to Dermadog, a telehealth tool for the dermatological care of dogs. Why do we need to treat dermatological disorders? These are the most common disorders and see a veterinary doctor. And specialist dermatological care is not widely available and can be very expensive. There is an opportunity on the Italian soil as there is a trend among Italians to want to adopt a dog. There is an estimated 1 dog every 7.5 Italians on the national soil, with a consequent increase of the domestic expense to care for these beautiful animals, which has tipped 228 million in 2019, according to ANSA. Dermadog is a solution to treat dermatological disorders in this dog by providing virtual visits, referrals for on-site clinics whenever virtual care is not possible, and to provide support and guidance for general doctor practitioners and for patients embarking on different diagnostic journeys. This is our Dermadog MVP model. Patients interact with our app through a very user-friendly experience by starting recording a video of the affected skin area of the dog, then type a description of the problem or add a vocal message for the doctor. A dermatologist will take on this referral and will reply within 24 hours with a solution. The advantages are that it is available on national soil and even abroad for Italian users, provides care only by dermatologists, and provides support and guidance. Dermatology is not available on a clinic. It is affordable, and we do a mission to provide such care for people who have a low income or for shelters where perhaps dermatological care is not available. The market size has 2 important key factors. It is a telehealth tool and therefore is part of the telehealth market, which is expected to reach almost 200 billion by 2025. And we do expect a pool of potential users of 3.2 million on Italian soil. We ran a short validation considering the short period of time we were given. 42% of 200 people confirmed that dermatology problems were the main reason to take the vet to the veterinary doctor. 97% of these people never used the virtual consultation tool. However, the majority would use it and would pay between 20 and 40 euro. Our business model envisioned to generate revenue from different sources, from one-off fee, follow-up, and sponsorship, and affiliated clinics annual fee. The competition is quite small in Italy. There is only Quixa. However, it doesn't tick all the boxes that we provide, as we provide several services. We envision to launch Dermadog in December 2022. The team is mostly made by me, a clinician with international experience, and Marco, an expert in digital products. We just want to break the boundaries and make sure that veterinary care is not a privilege, but it's a right. And let's break the boundaries together with you. And this is Oscar, my lovely dog. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fabrizio. You were
Fabrizio. Hi, Fabrizio. Thank you for your presentation. My question is, what is the dimension of the market?
Sorry?
The dimension of the market.
We envision that the dimension can be quite large, as it is expected to have 8 million dog owners on Italian soil. And if we consider that 40% of this could actually have dermatological problems, we might expect 3.2 million users. And if we consider just the one-off fee, that would be 3 million times 24 euro. So we envision to be quite a large market.
Thank you Fabrizio.
Okay, we have time for other questions. Okay, I see India.
Question. You will start the project in December 2022?
No, we aim to launch the actual app in 2020 December. We will take the next year to find financial resources and for designing and developing of the product. And we also want to do some pilots and to have some validation, because we only had 4 days for the validation and we managed to recruit 200 people. But on social media, we consider definitely this is a hot topic. And it's not just in Italy, it's across Europe. We want to start from Italy and then branch off in other countries.
Okay, thank you. And you know, for an application business, it's important, B2C business, it's important to reach critical mass, right? So what is your plan to reach the initial critical number of clients, critical mass of clients?
We just want to do some targeted digital markets and just target a specific breed of dogs that we know for sure that are the most vulnerable for dermatological disorders, which is molosses, boxers, and all this sort of dogs. That would be our main, the first step to take.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, time's up. We're set with Fabrizio. Thank you very much for your team.
Thank you.
Okay, I will now call on stage Anna Francesca Schiraldi with Colette. So if you just turn on your microphone and camera, you will be able to jump on stage.
Hi there, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi everyone.
You can share your slides. Okay, we can see them properly. So whenever you want, you can start and you will be given 3 minutes as well.
Perfect, I'm ready. Hello and welcome. My name is Yaldi, I'm the CEO of the project Discover, Nourish, Develop Your Hidden Creative Potential. We are a team of 4 people. We are highly motivated and our core value is teamwork. How many of you have experienced this? A long day at work, sitting on the couch, wishing to have something creating your routine, something will help you to get the most from your spare time. Colette is the way out from unhealthy habits. We want to support you to improve your self-esteem, routine, and well-being in general. By doing so, the demo can help us to visualize what we have mentioned so far and what we are about to explain, which is how the app actually works. The process is simple, so download, install the app, and create the account. Then you have to choose between 4 main subjects that are reading, dancing, drawing, and listening. And Colette would create a step-by-step journey to establish an inspirational habit to share with a community of like-minded people provided by the app. An HLCH, that is Healthy Life Cycle Habit, will be established, which means that a stressed millennial, thanks to the app, will be more motivated in the workplace, contributing and supporting the economy. And at the end of the cycle, the millennial will be able to contribute to the universal well-being, and a new cycle will begin with an empowered millennial. So in this health cycle, we inspire people through a personalized pathway, so that in the end of the cycle, they can inspire the world. From a technical point of view, our business model is on a horizontal, integrated, direct-to-consumer approach, supported by partnership with university, running on Android and iOS through all the digital commercial channels, and sustained by subscription and partners. Our target are the millennials, and in our validation, 100% of them are interested in creativity, and 61 will give at least a try to our experience, of which more than half would definitely use it. As for the market, the annual app download has grown, which means a lot of competitors, yes, but also a lot of consumers, and no one of them uses art and culture as their main and only engine. Our roadmap consists of 3 main steps. The first one is to complete the team with an app developer by the end of September 2021. The second one is to create the demo by the end of the year, so 2021. And the last one, but not the least, to create and launch Collect by the end of 2022. So thank you so much for your time and consideration, and we hope really that you can help us to enrich people's creativity for a better world.
Okay, thank you.
So I have just to stop sharing just a second.
You can also. Okay. We are updating also your teammates. So,
Hello.
hello. Okay, so I asked the jury to jump on stage and start the Q&A session.
I have a question.
Okay, we have one from the on-campus.
So, do you have any metrics to measure how you improved creativity during the process and how it works?
Definitely, this is a very good question and a very relevant point. We are working on all these points because we just started with the beginning of the school. So we are very at the initial stage, but that doesn't mean that we are highly motivated to work hard to achieve all these points. And I think my team members will say probably the same.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. We have time for another question. Okay, we have another one.
Obviously, we don't have time, but I'm curious if you have worked a little bit more on the economics of the project, in terms of any forecast about revenues, costs, any idea that you can quickly share.
Yes, definitely. Sorry. Anyone was speaking? Sorry, maybe I jump in.
You can go.
Okay. As for the revenue, as we said before, we expect to have partnership with university. So we expect to work together with university to raise funds. But also we are also searching for funds in other fields, and we are already spot some opportunity for us.
Can I quickly jump in? Give us two hobbies that you would start with, two talents that you will start with.
You mean about what I mentioned, drawing, dancing, reading?
Yes,
yes. I am a comic book artist and illustrator, so I have experience on teach how to draw and use drawing as a stress reliever and a way to, as an art therapist, like how to heal your health problem with drawing, for instance.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, time's up. Thank you very much. We will now pass to Andrea Vettore with LEAP. So, Andrea.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear and see you properly.
Okay.
Okay, just try to share your screen.
Okay, so this is Andrea representing the LEAP team, and now I'm gonna share my project with you, okay?
Yes, sure. Just try to share.
Is it okay?
Yes, we can see them. So whenever.
Okay, so let's start. This is LEAP. Look at that, traffic jam. Simply too many cars, a lot of pollution. Bad behavior also with sharing mobility. Are these new form of mobility that actually are rising an effective solution of the mobility problem? We think no. Sure, people look at sharing mobility with interest, but sharing company do have a lot of problems yet to be solved. And our vision is to solve this problem that makes mobility basically complex, fragmented, and unhealthy by aggregation and optimization of mobility. Our mission is to bring sharing and sustainable mobility to every customer doorstep. How? It's simple in 3 words: community mobility sharing, a smart way to optimize and solve its endemic issue. Mobility endemic issue: time, money, and sustainability. Our business model actually works in a very simple way. We target the trusted community, for example, a group of people living in the same block or working for the same company or guests from the same hotel. Thanks to our algorithm, we are able to choose the right number, type, and size of mobility vectors and recharging template, setting up one or more community-owned mobility hubs. Then it's very simple. Every user can start to move in a multimodal way to our app, through which he can book his vectors and pay for his mobility in a pay-per-use or by subscription mode. The interesting thing is that we are not betting on a new market, but actually we are building a new thing market on existing industries. And everything is based on our technology. The app to build the digital ecosystem, the algorithm to choose the correct size of mobility hub, and IoT technology to interconnect mobility. Sure, community mobility sharing represents a marginal innovation in mobility sector, and these are our competitors. Naturally, we have developed a business plan to assure interesting economic indicators in terms of revenue, speed in reaching the break-even, and ROI for investors. To implement our project, we estimate a capital requirement of 0.5 million euros for the startup, development of the app, and the implementation of the first project we have in portfolio with our customers. To get a fully operational level and set up our marketing and sales strategy, we estimate the total fund needs of 1.5 million within the second years. We intend to pursue the goal following a 3 phases roadmap that will allow us also to validate our mobility services and to fine-tune the business model. All that is possible thanks to the skills, the experience, and the network of business and personal relationship of the team. We also have Professor Francesco Pittau from Tecnico of Milano acting as our Chief Operating Officers. And we also achieved the support of some established professionals, but most important, the endorsement of some important advisors such as Politecnico of Milano, Texa, which is a worldwide leader in IoT automotive market, and ASO Franchising. Please just help us to build the very first sustainable and multimodal mobility ecosystem in the world.
Okay, thank you, Andrea.
Here we are.
Okay. There's Matt, which is also the other team member. I would ask that you raise any question, and also from the online, if you want to jump on stage to ask any question.
Can I go for a question? Right?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, so my first question is, so when I saw the presentation, I saw the background document that you sent. So what do you do? Is it just a software, an algorithm that matches, or you're also delving into assets, buying electric bikes, installing stands and everything? So are you a bird or an Uber, or are you just an algorithm? That is very important for us to understand.
Mattia?
It's both. We provide algorithm of managed and optimized mobility and then mobility in terms of electric vectors that needs to optimize the mobility. So the response is both.
Then how do you compete with Ubers and who are also not just getting into hailing cabs, they're also getting into, now at least in Spain, we have Uber Moto, Cabify Motos, Cabify Bicycles, and so how do you compete? Don't you think you're a bit late into the market now? At least in the European landscape?
Basically, we don't compete with them because they are partner of us. Because basically, we are focused on implementing physically the mobility on buildings, corporates, hotels, and residential.
Okay, so you're just targeting specific clients.
Yes, and
so you're a subset of what a Uber would do. Okay.
Yes, it's called the community mobility shopping.
Okay, then I would need to know the TAM, the total accessible market. So if it is that and that much niche, I would need to know how big the market actually is. So the total Uber is not your market, right? You need a small subset of that. So I need to know in detail what is the total accessible market of Leap.
Like Andrea showed before, we work on an existing market on renting because it's a very huge market, and selling a kick scooter and an electric bike. That now is not managed those segments on the selling of new kind of segments. And we found interesting, like you said, niche to buildings physically. Because the key point is the electric need the recharging points. And the recharging point needs even a digital stuff to manage for the community.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, the 2 minutes are. So we're going to start very much Mattia for your.
Thank you so much.
I will now call Emanuela Anduano with the Let's Code project. You can turn on your microphone and camera to be on stage. Hi, Emanuela.
Hi, hello everyone.
Ready?
Yes, let me share my screen.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can put full screen. Okay, great. Whenever you want, you can start.
Okay, now. Hello everyone, my name is Emanuela. As they said, I'm here to present to you Let's Talk project. I was inspired to work on this project because of my cousin, who is a speaking and hearing impaired person. Not later than early this year, when he wanted to present to me a project he wanted to work on, he came with a sign language translator for him to be able to explain well the project and talk to me easily. So he's not the only one. Worldwide, we have 5% of the population who has this challenge, who face this challenge on a daily basis. Communication is not easy for them. So we came up with a solution where we will build a mobile application to facilitate the communication between the impaired people and other people using AI technology. This will convert the sign language into vocal and vocal into sign language for them to be able to hear what we are trying to say. So at the advantage and impact of this project, we'll be able to ease the communication between impaired people and other people, build in them confidence, and also have a private life, like the way I said starting, when he had to come to meet the project, he had to hire someone to explain it. So our market, our market value is 4 billion worldwide, but we are targeting the niche market of 3,000 USD. So our business model will be a $10 subscription fee per month. And our competitors, we have so many competitors, but our uniqueness is that we can translate sign language into vocal, which is not done by others. So our roadmap this month, we are focusing on prototyping the project, working on also that we can launch the testing and get the feedback by next month. If we are selected, we'll be able to pitch in September to get funds, and then we are giving ourselves 2 years to expand worldwide. So what we are looking for in this program, it's the financial support, mentorship, and also finance and legal advisory. So we are a team of 2 young people who are committed and very passionate about impacting the community using technology. Thank you very much. You can contact us on the following email and phone number.
Okay, thank you. Some seconds. So I will now ask the jury to come on stage to ask any questions. We have one from the
Thank you.
Hello?
Yeah. Emanuela, if you can just mute yourself while Antonio is asking you.
Okay. Manuela, my question is about the technical side of the project. So I'm curious if there's a test or something that can confirm the feasibility of the idea, just to check the situation. So if it's just a dream or it can really be a reality.
So we have already seen other platform that does one-way side. So looking into the AI technology, how it has grown, we have seen that it's possible to do it. We are working on a prototype that we'll be sharing very soon so that we can show the feasibility of it.
Thank you.
And I have my colleague who is in tech, on the tech side. If he can join us, it also can be good.
Can I go for a question in continuation with Antonio? So why do you think Google hasn't done it if it can be done both ways that easily? Just an opinion.
Thank you very much for that question. Maybe I'm being smarter or quick than them. I don't know. I know they can do it, but I'm being faster than them. And since they haven't launched anything like that, and I have seen that this is a challenge that is not only in Rwanda, in my country, but worldwide is there. So yeah, I'm being faster than them.
Where do you want to start with? You want to start with Rwanda and then to other countries?
Yes, I want to start with Rwanda.
Okay.
So I want to start with Rwanda, then test it first, and then see the viability and also the response from the customers that we are targeting. Then I can expand it slowly in other countries.
Thank you. Thank you, Manuela.
Thank you too.
Okay, time's over here. Thank you, Manuela. I will now go on stage Antoniette with the project dance. So, okay, we can see her. Hi, Antoniette.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Can I start now?
Yeah, just share your screen before so that we can see your slides. Yeah, maybe we have some connection issues. In the meantime, I'm reminding the jury to vote each project. And if you'd like to jump for the online one, if you'd like to jump on stage and ask any question, we can. Okay, so we just go with the next one. So I will call Daniele Di Stefano with Sfera. Okay, Daniele. And then we're going back to later on. You're sharing? Yes. We can see that. Just put it full screen if you can.
Yep.
Okay, and whenever you want, you can start with your 3 minutes.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Daniele Di Stefano, and I am a co-founder of Sfera Project. I want to thank everyone for giving us the opportunity to talk about our idea. Our team is composed by me, a former Italian Navy officer and coming student of Rome Business School, and my best friend, Francesco, insurance broker with a strong and deep risk assessment knowledge. Francesco did Allianz Sales Academy concerning professional risk management, and in September he will take a recognized European certificate called FERMA RIMAP with the National Association of Risk Manager and Insurance Company Manager. Our idea was born because of the current Italian situation in which insurance professionals, so insurers, use out-of-date and analog processes, and they are not really prepared for risk just because they are focalized only on their product, to sell their product. Thanks to European directive called ADD, which extended the possibility to issue remunerated advice to all insurers, we want to develop an omni-comprehensive web-based application for insurance professionals. We want to simplify and automate the risk assessment workflow. The biggest slice of our customers is insurance collaborators, the most young category. This is a big expansion, so they need the right instrument and tools to manage their customer risks and grow up, of course, their business. Nowadays, insurtech startups are increasing significantly. In addition, thanks to the huge number of Italian insurers, today more than 200,000, we can guarantee a low-cost monthly subscription for our services and obtain a good economic income. But why us? Because we want to create a good insurance culture in Italy, and we want to develop a global and innovative tool for insurers. In addition, we want to seize 3 important opportunities. give the possibility to each citizen to know and ensure their risks. Because in Italy, we are under-insured respect to the European average. The second one opportunity is give our small contribution to the planet health by planting a tree for each paying consumer. And the third one is giving the possibility to our customer to participate to different basic life support courses for free. This is a key aspect of our vision, because prevention is the first and the most important step to reduce and mitigate risks. Of course, in a few minutes, I can't explain all the modules we want to develop, because, for example, we also have an academy that we want to develop, a risk academy, a price quotator module, a digitalization and brand developing module. So the software is almost complex. So I concluded my pitch session. Thank you for attention. I hope you will know more about our project.
Thank you, Daniele. Just some seconds but we are now letting the review committee. I don't know if your line we want to listen before. So I will ask, I don't know, otherwise we have one question from your company.
Thanks. No, I wanted to ask you if you can briefly elaborate more on the solution. So, what is it exactly, what it does, how does it look like?
Okay, the project, the software, it takes all the data, the information of the client, the customers, and with a questionnaire, with a survey, a very complete survey, we can automate, calculate all the risks, the economic risks of the customer, and automatically we develop a document, a printed document or a PDF releasable to the customer, in which we can study, we can understand all the risks, so the customer can insure each risk with whatever he wants.
Okay, I see Francesco. I think you
Yeah,
can
thank
go
you. Yeah, my question is,
the other team member.
my question is, how are you confident to introduce your solution into the market? I mean, if you have a go-to-market strategy, please explain us. Thank you.
Yes, okay. Our strategy, so we have, we will develop this software by the
You should turn your microphone and camera on. Okay, Daniele, we lost you for some seconds.
Okay. So we will develop a marketing campaign, so social media campaign. We have to disseminate the information about the software to all insurers, because we have part of a big network of insurers.
Okay, thank you very much. So we can maybe thank you very much, Daniele, and your team for the project. So a round of applause for you. Just let's try to bring Antonietta back on the stage. Antonietta, if you can just turn on your camera and mic so that we can. If you just open your microphone and camera, you should be on stage with us. Otherwise, we can come back to you later. Okay, let's go with Natasha with the project. Okay. Antoinette, can you hear?
Yes, thank you. Can I start?
Yeah, just try to share your screen so that if your connection is stable, then we will go with you.
Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen now.
Yes. Yes, we can see it.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Antoinette, and I'm the CEO and founder for Dan's Agribusiness. Dan's Agribusiness is here to sort out the problem that most small-scale farmers face of financial exclusion. Most of these farmers are excluded from the formal credit finance because of high interest rates, high collateral requirements, and also short credit tenures. Additionally, most of the commercial banks are hesitant to give financing to small-scale farmers because they lack understanding of the sector. Our solution is to bring secure, innovative finance to these agribusinesses using a crowdfunding concept that is locally known as village banking or Chilimba. This is an easy-to-access type of loan that is also available, and our solution will come not only with the finance, but also with agribusiness management training, as well as providing management information tools. This will enable that these customers are able to be ready for the next level of impact finance. Our product is really simple. It's savings and loans. A customer has to make a minimum required deposit for 3 consecutive months for them to be able to qualify for a loan 3 times the size of the deposit. And the advantage is that this is a unique value proposition that we bring that has attractive interest rates. The availability of the financing is 24/7, as they are able to access this on digital channels that are everyday used, such as mobile money across all mobile network operators. The impact we want to do is to drive financial inclusion, promote digital adoption, as well as support the attainment of the SDGs, particularly SDG 1, 2, and 8. The market reference we're looking at right now is starting with Zambia and then spreading to the rest of Africa. In Zambia, we have approximately 600,000 active small-scale farmers, yet less than 3% of these have access to formal financing. And our target market are mainly the women and youth that are impacted by financial exclusion. On the digital side of digital finance, mobile loans have grown to about $7 billion in Zambia over the last 2 years, with mobile users growing 6.8% year on year. The validation that we have is from the survey that was conducted, where farmers were able to bring out the issues that they have. They need to use their own financing to finance their agribusinesses, which is evident that they're not able to grow using own sources of finance. Our business model is really simple. The deposits will attract interest, which is payable to the customer, while the loan also attracts interest that they are able to pay the business back, and also the subscription fee that will come through on a monthly basis. We aim to partner with small-scale farming groups for customer acquisition, and fintechs and mobile network operators for disbursements and collections, as well as credit scoring. Our competitors are already established finances and micro-lending institutions. However, our competitive advantage is that we're going to have a highly digitalized product at an affordable rate.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt you since the 3 minutes have finished. I don't know if the evaluation committee would like to spend these 2 minutes listening to your pitch or asking for questions. So I'm asking to the jury whatever you want to do. If you have any questions.
I have a question.
Okay.
How your pitch finished?
So this is our great team. We are 3 right now. I'm the CEO. I've got Samson and Mangala who are attending online as well. They are our technical lead. They are going to help us digitalize this product. They've got very extensive experience in computer science. Our ask is that you give us an opportunity to develop this great idea in a great startup, and also to give us some business mentorship. We also need support in terms of marketing and just how to go to the market. And above that, we need some angel investors and venture capital financing. We need help to make life better for small-scale agribusinesses through this innovative financing, providing them with business management and support services as we facilitate the race to achieving the SDGs. Grazie.
Can I jump onto a question? It's very close to my heart because I come from India, and there was a time when 10,000 farmers had committed suicide due to lack of financing. So you can check the news, and it was a huge issue, along with their families, some of them. So my question is, what is the default rate two questions. What is the default rate in this kind of a business? And the second question is, so where do you get this model? This is the first time I see a financing model 3 times the deposit. So how did you come up with this model? Quite interesting though. Congratulations.
Thank you. So this model, there's a concept already that's happening in my country right now where people come together, put the monies together, and they lend it to a person or two in a month, and then that person is able to go and do some business. However, the challenge with that is that you are required to make that payment within 2 to 3 months. That is not how agribusiness is. You take at least 6 to 9 months to be able to pay back. With the groups that are ongoing right now, the default rates, they are just under like 10% right now. I think about 6% default rate. But what we want to do is that the deposits also are able to bring in, you are able to pay the customer the interest. So that interest that we're paying on the deposit is able to help us cushion on the interest that is accrued on the loan. So that makes it a bit comfortable for the customer.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Thank you.
Thank you, Antoinette, for your speech. So we are going to Natasha with Tasia project. So I will call Natasha on stage. I saw you up here before. So just turn on your camera and mic so that you can stay with us. Yeah. We are missing 2 last speeches. So Natasha, okay. Natasha, can you hear us? Just unmute yourself since now you are muted. We can't hear you.
How about this? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's share screen.
Okay, great. We can see your screen and we can hear you. So whenever you'd like to, you can start.
Okay, so mabuhay everyone. My name is Natasha. I am the COO and founder of Tasha. So our problem right now is that we need to address the need for sustainable brands worldwide. So based on Zalora's 2021 survey, there's a 61% of Generation C and millennial customers from the Philippines are willing to pay 5% more for sustainable apparel. And apparently, other Southeast Asian countries took initiatives on boosting sustainable fashion already. And in the Philippines, we are actually being left behind. So that is why our solution is for you to see our project, which is Tasha. So our aim is to bring sustainable clothing made of natural fibers and indigenous materials. So as you all know, the Philippines is one of those countries that have the largest number of indigenous weaving traditions in Southeast Asia. So each has its distinct character, intricacy, and excellent artisanship. And it is passed on to generations. And not only that, most of these are made of natural fibers and dyes, which makes it indeed sustainable. So our products are artisanal, and we have very, very affordable prices that would range from 12 euros and above, which is within the reach of our target customers. And we also collaborate with ethno-linguistic communities, and our products and processes are indeed earth-friendly and ethical. And we would like to address the demand from the Filipino Gen Z and millennials that are coming from the lower middle income to the middle income class. So these age groups and our target market is actually 70% of the total working population in the Philippines. So we already have a Facebook page and are working currently via e-commerce on Instagram as well. And we also have our customers expressing their interests and satisfaction in our products. So we only use organic advertising as of this moment. and we do not pay these social media sites. And yeah, basically, we just work on our own. And as of this time, we already tried our market, and currently we are having online payments and online shipments. And most of these are limited quantities, pre-orders, and custom-made items. So our competitors are also using the same materials with ours, but the thing here is they have very high prices and they do not promote this sustainability. So I would like to introduce you to our team. So we are a team of artists, and if ever blessed with investors, we would like you to help us promote our culture and at the same time help our partner communities. So together, let's make an impact to the global fashion industry. Again, maraming salamat. Thank you, grazie, and see you in the Philippines.
Thank you, Natasha. Okay. 2 minutes from Q&A from the evaluation committee. And yeah. I also call the other jury on stage if they'd like to ask any questions.
I just say, wow, Philippines. I was really like in Philippines. So congratulations. For those who don't know, the Europeans, I come from India. So Philippines is like what Thailand used to be for rice production. Philippines for textile production before China took us all over in Asia. So, so congratulations. And my first question is, are you also looking to pay these producers a fair price for their produce?
Yeah. Yes, we are giving them fair prices, and we are actually, our process is that we pay them first, because we know that our weavers, the ones who made these fabrics, have weaving as their main source of income. So if we will not pay them, they will not have something to eat.
Okay.
They will not have a living.
Okay,
So
is it 100% online model or offline model too? Online and offline mix?
Currently, since this is the pandemic, we are on the online model first, but we are actually eyeing to pursue an offline and a brick and mortar store in the future. So that would probably be in 2025. So it depends, but we are also open to that.
And you know, in Europe, I'll do, and with this I finish. In Europe, there's a huge trend for products like you're producing in the Philippines. Do you even consider doing a online sending to Europe?
Yes, actually, as of this time, we have colleagues who are helping us out in Milan. And at the same time, we are trying to eye first eBay and Etsy, probably in the future. So maybe if it's going to be big, maybe we can also have a store in Europe. And we are very looking forward to that as well.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Natasha. Time is over. So I will just call on stage. We have one last speech. So I will call Valeria Yacampo with the project Swap to come on stage and present her project. So it will be the last speech. Okay, Valeria?
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yes. Great. Would you like to share your screen for the slides?
Yes. Let me see. Just a second. Can you see it?
Not actually. Okay, I'm reminding the jury once again to vote since it's the last speech, and then we're going to decide the best 5 to bring. Valeria, if you have some problems in sharing your slides, we can do that. Okay. We are seeing your screen actually, so just go on slide.
Can you see now?
Yes. If you want, you can.
Unfortunately, I had some technical problems, so I can do it in this way. Or maybe
Okay, we can see them, so there's no problem. I mean,
okay.
if you, okay, whenever you want to start, it's 3 minutes from now, and good luck.
All right, we'll start. Here we are, show up, the answer for actors. The first problem any actor has to face is, how can I get the chance to be seen by the right people in order to work? How do I get an agent, a role, a meeting with a casting director? Actors need show reels, short film scenes that demonstrate the actor's ability to act for camera or stage. Here we are for helping them to solve this problem. We'll produce high-quality scenes for creating acting show reels. Our services include scenes selection, acting coaching, film, and editing. Show Up is based in Italy. Our primary market is students and recent graduates based in Italy. Italy has 352 acting schools for a total of 10,560 students which graduate per year. In addition, there are always thousands of professional actors. Just in Rome, for example, we are starting from Rome. There are around 6,000 and 7,000 actors, not counting all the dancers and singers and extras that requires show reels all the time. Show Up will deliver the job in just 1 week. We offer standard packages of one-time payment, pre-made packages or personalized packages. And because our strategic partners are the acting schools and acting agencies, we planned packages for both of them, offering agencies and schools a fee on each actor who will buy our service. By November, we want to produce 5 scenes to create a believable website. By December, we'll finalize the website to be ready to launch on January 2022. After 1 year, the goal is to expand to Milan, then to other major cities of Italy. As soon as possible, we want to expand in Europe and possibly get even bigger. Worldwide, there are many companies that offer similar services. We analyze our competitors around Europe because in Italy, we found just one competitor called Showreel that operates in Genova. Apparently, they have just started, so it's difficult to track their progresses. Show Up starting team is made by me, Valeria Campo, acting coach, a scriptwriter, film producer, manager, and with more than 10 years of experience in performing arts, and Nicola Casu, filmmaker, movie director, and editor, which has been working for big broadcasting TV companies such as Endemol, BNG, Magnolia, and Stand By Me. Now it's your time to show up. I've done my presentation.
Okay, can I? Ciao Valeria.
Yes, Luca.
Okay, first of all, congratulations for this project because it's so close to my job, you know, in Gifoni. And I have just 2 questions I would like to ask. The first of all is, what is your strength compared to these competitors all around the world? Because I know in Italy, different are working on showreels. And so this is the first question. And the second one is, have you imagined some strategic partnership starting from Italy? Of course, because I would like to create a partnership with you.
Sure. Well, we have just started. It's like a few months that we are working on this. So our competitors, we're going to we still need to talk with the agencies and with the acting school. I've got just some acting schools that are interested. For example, the Accademia di Roma, Sofia Mendolea is interested in the project, and also Fundamenta. And so we are in that part, like very at the beginning with them. And Lamia Management Agency is also interested. So what's the difference between us and the others? I can say that our quality will be really, really high. And because in Italy there is nobody that is doing this at the moment, we want to put on the website at least 6 reels to show our clients that like we are a big company. And for now, we are starting, so it's difficult to see. But yeah,
Thanks.
we are going to just to show them. Yeah, thank you. Sorry,
Okay, maybe we are up with time. So
Okay, fine.
I'm sorry, I have to be strict on this. Okay, so we actually finished our pitch. So thank you very much, Valeria, for your project. Okay, just I would just thank you all for this pitch session. We've seen like amazing projects. So what will happen now? We are going to be with the evaluation committee choosing the 5 projects. So okay, we also have some support. Okay, so basically, you know, like 10 pitches, but we have been hard because we received a lot of applications. We started from 44 applications, and we have to choose only 5, which will be the ones who will come with us in the incubation program starting from September. So just to so we will announce the 5 finalist projects by July the 28th. So we are actually going to decide and notify you whether you are assessing the incubation program for if you are between the 5 top selected projects, or otherwise you will still be able to follow our startup talks and workshops starting from September. So these will be other appointments as the ones that you had before, that we had in these previous months. So that's basically all. I'd like really to thank all the evaluation committee who have been here listening to all your pitches. I would like to thank all the teams who challenged themselves with this. You know, like it's not easy to pitch in 3 minutes. I know they worked harder this month, so I'm very grateful for them. So I really just want to say thank you, everybody. Thanks, Florinda, which has been amazing.
I know if online students can hear me, but
you can come here, Florinda, just to close the session, and then we're going to choose.
So here I am finally, online students. I don't show up very much online, but this is Florinda.
That's what.
Okay, right. This is Florinda, head of Curious Business School. I would like to thank you all, and I have to say I've been very impressed right from the beginning of the high number of quality projects that we have been received. So just a message for those of you who won't actually access to incubation, we will do our very best not to leave anyone behind of those who have actually produced quality material. So with this said, again, thank you ever so much for your participation and for not putting a ceiling on your creativity and sense of imagination during this project.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank everybody. We will notify you on the 28th of July. Thank you. Okay.